I dance all make me feel up that only one man she no need up.
In there with me, victory, from poverty to victory. Yak, them the pieces back. No pussy test don't defeat me not.
Who brave so? We need more men like that.
What they call the uptown rastas, you know, saying that them not burn the fire. You know, them not burn the fire.
The proverbial fire, right, is of many natures. Because those very same people who may be saying them not burn the fire in the right way, may be at home disrespecting their women. Or they may be doing other things that might make me burn a fire on them.
Would you sympathize with some of the reggae artists them out there that say, I have to essentially water down my message?
Some man want some big pad too fast. I said, they put on them pride. It's when you confirm, then put it in line.
Monster don't miss him. Man no fi shake. Bumbo clock hold and all and wake.
80% of the girl them, I'm saying 90% of the girl them, are giving to man and ask them to tear off them back door.
Conversations. Not because you play dance hall music means that you are a selector. Being a selector is a culture-based craft.
So several gunshots rang out during a Masicka performance over in Antigua recently, my people. We get to understand that the entertainer was, performing at a political rally when we see where I perform the song by him and Dexter Daps, when him leader, and we see where, several shots ring out. You see it. At the end of the day, we don't know what really go on if nobody get hurt or what, if our dust body tune bad and man rings off them machine or whatever it is, my people. But clearly it disrupt the whole event. We see a lot of people are scatter east and west, and it also bring an end to Masicka performance as well, my people. I want you to take a look at this.
Hold on. Oh, sorry, people. All right.
So yeah, my beautiful people, that a go on pan what a go on. Thankfully when it comes on to the DJ, everything was good on his side. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and also click the notification bell. You know we style already say we keep the people updated with the latest. You see it. So if you don't know, make the people where they a long time tell you. If you don't know that lady where you see on the screen at twerk by face, that would be the likes of veteran DJ Lady Ann, my people. You get to me, I say, and that is Lady Ann basically stating that, hey, she feeling the vibe of Masicka new single, Slip and Slide, my people. You get to me, I say, yeah, man, Lady Ann, we see on Instagram and a live a vibe to the song and a wine. We also even see her even over Pinkwall and all of these places viral. So that is Lady Ann, I say, when it comes on to the Masicka song there in her view, in her book, it's a bomb. You get to me and say, I don't know how the thing. You don't know how the thing go. And also, speaking of Masicka and that song is look like it's going to be on a juggling that's called Ilan Gully Ride, my people. And we also see where the likes of Valiant gave a preview of what is to forward from his side on that same rhythm, my people. And as you know, the rhythm is produced by Steve the Genius. Yeah, man.
Sit down, she a try back. She bang, she want her fuck. We are it rough, not tender.
And speaking of new music releases, my people, we also see where Vybz Kartel released him long anticipated single Victory. Yeah, man, we see where he's stating that a day after this black drop, it's going to be released. So we are look forward for that specific song. Because me personally like the song. I like the vibe and sound of the song, you know, and also when it comes down to what is going on in this song, more have to see as well, because it would be like Vybz Kartel first, you know, appearance in a Portmore, Jamaica since his release out of incarceration. So that should be very interesting as well, my people.
Victory, from poverty to big dreams, and all me dog them with me.
Also, when it comes on to the Rastafari community, a bag of things are going, you know, entertainment-wise and also otherwise, my people. So that's where the Rasta them basically a clap back at the likes of Minister Vybz Kartel on an argument where she put forward, my people. So according to what is being said in the headlines, my people, Rasta reject Grange claims their rights protected in Jamaica. You don't know, from the other day, there was another island. I'm not sure if I send kids are one of them island. They will come out and would I say, well, them honor Rastafari more than Jamaica, and you don't know we as Jamaicans, as we tell you know how we work, because we are Jamaican, so we know how we work. We have to be number one in everything. So, of course, we Jamaicans not taking it kindly, and, you know, even the politician, them I say, when it comes down to, you know, Jamaica, a Rasta place. So, them not really did that take kindly to that argument. However, we see where the Rasta them are refute certain claims that is being made by the minister, my people. According to what is being said here, the Rastafari Mansions and Organization, RMO, has rejected claims by Culture Minister Oliver Babsy Grange that Rastafari rights are already protected under Jamaica Constitution, arguing that there no comprehensive legal framework exists to shield the community from systemic discrimination. The group also raised concern about the treatment of Rastafari communities in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa, pointing to what it described as a lack of targeted government support and culturally appropriate relief, my people. So that is what the Rastaman them ablaze a fire and I say, well, when it comes down to the minister argument, it's not accurate, my people. And also, musically, there is a bunch of things are going when it comes down to Rastafari as well. Because we see where the likes of Chronixx put forward a statement on his Instagram story. And a lot of fans, you know, would think that maybe he is shading Yaksta. From the other day, you see Yaksta step out with a hot song, my people are born, be a fire. And you don't know how the thing go. He went on a Nightly Fix interview and talk up some things as well, my people. You get to me, I say, yeah, man. However, as me say, I read through what Chronixx say, and I can determine if he's speaking to anyone specific. Well, none name never call, so we can't put it to anyone, but once I think that probably he is talking about Yaksta, since Yaksta would have be like one of the latest we do an interview and come out a blaze fire, my people. So this is what Chronixx say. If you listen some of the sheeple we have help and nurture from the Jamaican landscape, you would think our music is not doing well and having a positive impact on humanity. It is crazy. Still, through prior and unwavering self-confidence, we are able to identify this as a sign that the artists are onto something epic and beautiful. The entertainers, on the other hand, due to their lack of a philosophy of beauty and their ignorance of the story of the human struggle for conscious advancement, are just releasing music so they can do interviews, promote themselves, spread self-hating, self-victimizing rhetoric, and I'm gonna go on to say love. The real fire is music bearing beauty, immortal and undeniable to the human heart. And then it goes on to say, so much things to say and still not saying much, my people. You get to me, I say, yeah, man. And you don't know there has been a controversial argument about among the Rastafari. Them you see it. Once I say, well, the uptown type Rasta them nah burn enough fire, my people. You get to me, I say, yeah, man. However, we are going to like take a little quick listen at piece of the interview over Nightly Fix with Yaksta, my people, and you can tell me what you think about his argument. Check it out.
You can't hate me for all you want. But tell never mind though.
Do you at least would you sympathize with some of the reggae artists them out there that say, I have to essentially water down my message in order to provide for my family? Because yeah, it's a rebel music, but yet still, you know, Rasta more accepted now. You know, reggae music is not necessarily born from the times of like the 80s, you know, the 70s. So I don't have to rebel as much no more.
Daylight bill not stop coming up. Broke not stop happen. People not stop poor. Roof then not stop leak. Big house, bad roads. No for when I dance and I reggae I'm broke. When I have no money. What you tell me scenario? Facade. Me ain't a facade. Isn't that me broke. Me not put on a show for nobody. Me not try to please nobody. Sing for my fans them. Is ever 10 fans me have you? Oh, I jump for them, you say. God, them 10 people there. I make sure somebody Yaksta pad put on. Some man want some big pad too fast. I said them put on them pride. It's when you confirm, then put you in line. You become a team lion. How you get chicken foot? And the big old cow, what is that? Yeah, idiot. Tear up your fence and go for your cow. Remember in a line of beast in my boss. I remember them things in my general. Line go run. Yeah, no meow. Meow for them type of people.
So yeah, my people, so that is like how a lot of people would want Rastafari to express themselves. You see it? Yeah, man, it's rough and rugged, not no soft and smooth operator type of business and censor down and look like them conform to anything where society deal with my people. That is not how ones and ones, view Rastafari business. I get to me, I say, and just to, prove that there is kind of a difference with the meds, the Rastas them. You see it? With us we're over Kishima Francis. I don't know when it comes down to Kishima Francis. She on IRFM and of course she go ask the surgical questions them to the artists them because she interview a lot of artists where she knows we want to hear them answers there. So with us where she interview reggae artist Janine, my people, and you don't know Janine would have been considered a part of the reggae revival movement with the Chronixx and Kabaka and Protege and all of them ones, them people. You get to me, I say? However, we see where she asks a question as it relates to, the people, them I say, well, when it come on to the uptown Rasta, them now burn enough fire, my people. And we see Janine with her explanation. I want you to tell me what you think about her explanation. And we quickly give female views as well. Check it out.
So often I will hear like seasoned Rastafarian reggae artists, whether through social media or otherwise, they will sometimes publicly criticize and describe what they call the uptown Rastas, saying that them not burn the fire, them not burn the fire like how it's supposed to burn. But do you think that criticism is valid?
Valid? I think it's valid to them based on their own expectations, So I don't want to invalidate a person's feelings. But for me, the proverbial fire, right, is of many natures. Because those very same people who maybe saying they're not on the fire in the right way, maybe at home disrespecting their women. Or they may be doing other things that might make me burn a fire on them. So, as in the Bible, be careful. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. And we have to kind of be mindful of that as well. Because there are many different things that we have to shed light on. And we have to remember that fire is not only for burning and destruction. Fire is also for light.
Purification.
And as the feminine, I want to be the light in that sense. And I have burned the fire on the things that I felt compelled to do so, but there are things that are not my personal experience that I'm not going to adopt and burn a fire on vicariously through somebody else's experience. And also, I choose to dwell in the light where we are moving towards solution. We are moving out of a space of I am being persecuted and this man has his foot on me. Nobody don't have their foot on me. I'm not living in a space of being downtrodden and oppressed. I'm living in a space of abundance. So, oppressed. I'm living in a space of abundance. And I want to be a voice and an example of abundance and of empoweredness and self-possession and sovereignty. And you cannot live in that space while still begging your oppressors to pay attention to you or burning fire on something. What do you stand for? Let me see what you stand for, not just with your words, but with your actions. Have you gone and sat in Africa for 3 years and learned from the elders at their feet? Have you done the work that you say you are singing and promoting? Have you held up the woman in the way that His Majesty has held up Empress Menen? Have you done that work? Or are you just burning fire because you are lazy and don't want to go and do for yourself? Or are you really finding the right fire to burn? Right? And this is not to come down on any Rastaman who burn in fire. But we have to identify what pressed and live.
Say, my people, that is Janine, with a very intelligent response. You get to me, I say, but that sound like when, something I go on and, me not really want to give me views on it, but me just tell something where along the lines, where basically a straddle fence or whatever they call, being politically correct, my people. But as we say, when it comes down to Rastafari business, a straightforward thing. I don't know, go round and come round and talk below this and talk below that and whatever. The people them want to hear where you say and where you stand for. Straightforward. You get to me and say, this is like Kishima would have asked a Christian, say, why you're on Christian journey and you curse bad word said we are you try to give an explanation using a couple of big words and so forth. But I don't think when it comes down to Rastafari business, them deal with it in a soft core type of way there. And as we know, to each his own, and you can't tell a one how to live him life and so forth. But you don't know when it comes down to that movement there, as the ones them that say if you not qualify to operate a particular way, you're not supposed to take up the movement, or else you're not going to be seen as someone who is serious with the culture, my people. And of course, as we say, Janine, our own big woman, she can make her choice and her pathways. And of course, she write about certain ones out there say them a bonfire, your fire supposed to align with the lifestyle. You can a bonfire and do some things where, if it's show in the fire as well. You see it. But at the end of the day, the people would want to hear them blatantly against certain things like a Yaksta would have deal with it, my people, and not necessarily like up on the borderline thing. I don't know all the things still, my people, but that I go on pan what I go on. Anyways, let's move on. And also, that's where Foota hyper expose musical people out here are going with be shaky business, my people. As him would say, him know of a musical person who is paying 1,000 US per day to keep a shaky secret, my people. As him would go in bed with a mockers and a back door him go and, mama basically a collect extortion based on his description, my people. He's stating that all our one seems to come from the water or probably vaccine or the food or something, but you don't feel like them money operate normal, my people. Check it out.
80% of the girl them, I'm saying 90% of the girl them are giving to man and ask them to tear off them back door. You didn't know that? You didn't know that? When you didn't know, say, some of the boy them bright enough to ask the girl them, and the girl them are submit to that. The girl them are submit to that. The girl them are okay with it. And I know I kill themselves. Because when them take from the back door and put at the front door a problem. Whole heap of toilet germs and be a thing. So for that happen, I know say something wrong. Something wrong, them a work on the people them in a messed up way. No, Steenie, man, something wrong, man. Something wrong, Steenie, to all this backdoor thing here get ridiculous. Something wrong. Me feel like them a jugs the people them water, or them food, or them the vaccine and them that give the people them something in it, cause this can't real. Some nigga where girl a show me voice note and play a voice note and I show me text. Right now you have a man a pay a girl $1,000 a day for not talk. A man in a music I pay a girl $1,000 a day right now for not talk. So him rip off her back door. All the inches them bend up. Yeah, man. He might pay $1,000 a day. Every morning him send $1,000. Every morning. The man tear off our back door like when police are raid Gunman house. Honestly, he's a muckers, you know. The girl is a muckers, but she not into that back door or something. She a muckers, so I slap it up here, you know, treat some of them something there. But she never knows, say, this a brother here, a backdoor god. So she pop her little pill and then drink up and, you know, yeah, everybody first. Yeah, cause remember, you know, she go to get muck out, you know. But she thinks she'll get muck out in a regular muck out. You understand? But she go and get her body bust out. Who do not gonna know who me are talking about? But him will do it. When him see this, him knows say blood clot. Oh, him know this. That boy, yeah, I feel work with science. You know, if you know uncle ever know about some of them big idiot boy you want to rate to see. Ah, boy. I go tell him exactly when did the girl. And he can't blame the girl because the girl traumatized. When you see a muckers traumatized till she can't sleep, you know it's serious. And she a muckers. Yeah, man.
Boy, I can't do nothing but laugh, my people. Foota hype not easy. Me don't know one thing still if you don't have a clue of who him attack, my people. Or if you don't feel like say, if Foota hype know them thing, I know if you keep them secret there for them man, them to make the people them know. But we know what you're not thinking in the comment section. Anyways, let's move on. So with us where the likes of Chin from Irish and Chin is explaining the difference between a selector and a DJ, my people. You get to me and say, because once a man play a sound system, a man will just say, well, a selector, you get to me and say, and he's stating that not all of the ones them where play sound is actually qualified for in other crowd control argument that with Tony Matter on them. Listen to this.
Hates us to judge each other. Selectors stay out of DJ conversations, and DJs stay the hell out of selecting conversations. Not because you play dancehall music means that you are a selector. Being a selector is a culture-based craft. We all abide by certain rules. We all, operate in a certain parameter. This is what we do. We have expectations for each other. We judge each other based on how the culture dictates us to judge each other. DJs have a total different culture and mindset when they're playing music.
100%.
Being a selector comes with a different set of rules and expectations and application than it does when you were a DJ. Being a selector is a part of a culture. It's not only a job, right? The selecting and sound system is a culture. And some of you are too stupid to realize that it is a different culture. There are some DJs that adopt the selector's execution. It doesn't make them a selector.
Right.
It does not. And I think that a lot of them fool themselves in because maybe they get gigs where they're also playing alongside selectors, so they feel like everybody's on the same stage, so they are of the same, culture. You're not. You're not of the same culture. And not because you borrowed some elements from the selecting craft and culture means that you belong to that culture. You do not belong to that culture. Right? And therefore, when we're having these conversations, you will never be able to relate, and then you guys end up saying stupid things. We don't hold Mataran to the same standard as, and I'm using two elites, right? We don't hold Tony Mataran to the same standard and expectation that we hold DJ Puffy to. We don't hold DJ Puffy to the same standards and expectations that we hold Mataran to, because they both have different crafts. Even though at times it will interlap, they're two different individuals doing two different.
So, my people, that is what the likes of Chinny is saying, you know, that though the conversation may be heated and whole heap of clout and run around it, and the selectors them active in the algorithm, he's letting it be known that it's not for everybody. So if you don't match the caliber of Mataran and certain other ones, you're not supposed to in this type of argument. So I don't want to think, my people. And also, we that's where the likes of Shakin Murray, a blaze of fire, and the bloggers them were out here just randomly are just stating that artists are thief people song, and it don't make no sense, my people. For example, the old Ilan Gully Ride vibe, you know, we that's where them are blaze of fire upon Masicka. I try to say him take Elephant Man song or whatever, and it wasn't making any sense, my people. So Shakin Murray would have lend him voice to the whole thing, my people. And you know, I tell you no one thing. Check it out.
Me I notice say enough of them dancehall people nowadays don't know nothing at all about dancehall. I don't know nothing at all about the history of the music. Because nowadays me I observe if an artist do a song and another artist catch an idea off of that song and cut a piece off of it, you run out and I call artist thief. Oh, in thief that's artist a song, in thief that. Let me tell you something. If a sound no look at it, then every artist a thief. Because every artist copy something from some other artist. It doesn't matter how great the artist is. It doesn't matter how talented the artist is. It doesn't matter how original the artist is. Every artist copies something from some other artist and made a song out of it. Me I tell you that. Let me go now example. In the 80s, 90s come through, artists used to do song, and they have other artists do the part few. Seeing in the same melody, same ear, same flow, but different lyrics. Same topic, different lyrics. Like for example, when Lieutenant Stitchie did sing Natty Dread, Natty Dreadlocks have to face some type of living. When Babylon see him on the street, they now left him. Charlie Chaplin come and do part few. Can catch an idea off of that. And the bar let them have to face some type of living. When Babylon see him on the street, they now left him. Yeah. But who did run out and call Charlie Chaplin thief? Nobody, because I saw the thing go. Let me go to another example. When the Mighty Diamond sing, pass the coachie. Pass the coachie on the left hand side. Pass the coachie on the left hand side. Musical youths come out and do a piece off of it called Pass the Dutchie. Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. Nobody call, nobody thief. Back in them time there. Because that's how the music used to go. People used to inspire people. Artists used to inspire artists. Every artist a catch idea off of other artists. That's how it go. But nowadays, if an artist do that, we not call the artist thief. Where would I come from? Eh? We don't know nothing about dancehall, and we do not know nothing about the history of dancehall. All you know if you do is run out and come try bring down people and push down people and try to discredit people and all them things there. When you go learn about dancehall, man, and educate yourself about the music.
So, my people, that is the likes of Shakin Murray, and of course, he is 100% right with what he is saying. And even the example about Mighty Diamonds and musical youth, that is a very good example, because when it comes down to Mighty Diamonds, them would actually like, you know, originate the pass the Dutchie or the pass the coachie on the left hand side, and musical youth them would have to pass the Dutchie. And the funny thing about it, my people, musical youth them song, you know, becomes the top charting song, my people. I think that song hit all Billboard at 100. So it just goes to show you inspiration all around. You get to me? I say, yeah, man. But outside of that, we also see where the likes of non-change, you know, got a bit spiritual and also had some things to say as it relates to Bounty Killer. So we just all take a listen to what non-change said before close up. Check it out.
But let me telling you something. You see, anything you see I get fight from all angles, this I one of the things that I'm learning of spirituality over the years. I see it with customers, I see it with myself, and I see it with a lot of people. This one I got telling you, a real life situation. Anytime you see yourself, I get a lot of fight from all angles. Just know that something big is coming. Something big is coming. Just know say one breakthrough the right round the corner. Just know say if you da struggle, money a come. Just know say if you da fight for do something, you are gonna get through with it. Your breakthrough is coming. I say that for say this. The other day them have Bounty Killer in the media drag him from left to right. From left to right. Right now, the people of Seaview have spoken, and the government, even the KSAC, right now them have a meeting, and they want to give Bounty Killer the key for Seaview. They want to give Bounty Killer the key for Seaview. So I'm telling you something. You have to learn for wall out. You have to learn for strong. You have to learn for have the courage. All of us get fight. It doesn't matter who you want to be. Every single man or woman get fight on this earth. You have to fight your battles. You have to stay firm. You have to stay strong. Remember, God is the ultimate, but the devil also are Rome. The devil also commit confusion. The devil also commit distraction. The devil are going to set up people against you. So you have to stay conscious, you have to stay firm, and you have to always do the right thing. You hear me say? Them a drag Bounty Killer all over the internet and say some distasteful things. Attack all type of things. Want to bring down Bounty Killer legacy. But one thing I can tell a man. It's when God have you here for a purpose. It's when God is with you. Don't watch your eyes. Don't pay the negative people them no attention. Trust in you. Believe in God. Because God have something stored for you. Sometimes a lot of people out there live and them look on the physical. I'll know them not know what going on in spiritual, you know. And as a man, that's why I see me calculated with everything that I do. Because you have to know what going on spiritually. So you can conquer what going on physically. You have to know these things in a real life. So when an average man come on the internet and does chat, and don't know what going on in a spiritual realm, I cannot do that. I have to separate myself from them. But big up Bounty Killer and big up this achievement. I mean, I want the internet to come with no propaganda. What due to Caesar, give to Caesar. Because in the spiritual realm, I already see it come. People are going and bring up the narrative with Beenie Man. And say Beenie Man forget this and Beenie Man forget that. Beenie Man time is coming. Beenie Man is gonna get what he's supposed to get. You understand? Beenie Man is gonna get what he's supposed to get. So, when it break out in the media, when it finalized, when it come to pass, whether you like Bounty Killer or not, even if you have a little ounce of bad mind, let us all be grateful a Bounty Killer that. That man has done 3.5 decades of work. And when I say work, I don't talk this work what I do. I talk about musical work. Bounty Killer is a legend. And yes, Beenie Man is a legend. You get what I say? But you can't serve 2 food one time. You have to serve one first, put on your plate, and then you serve another one. So before it starts to escalate and people are going to use Beenie Man for try discredit Bounty Killer, shun it from now. Me I shun it in the spiritual realm. Nobody come with it. Nobody come with it. Beenie Man will get what him supposed to get. Big up Bounty Killer. The key for the city. At least the key for Seaview. And the people them is so excited. The people them want it. And the government officials them are work on it. Big up to Bounty Killer. So what I say? Don't watch it nice in the market. Watch it sale. Big up my people.
So I'm a beautiful people. That is the Virgin Non-Change Entertainment. You know, you don't know how this style go. Big up on yourself and bless up on yourself. We're there as usual. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, my people. And also click the notification bell. See it bling right there. So you get to me and say, me hand up on it. So you can't say, don't miss it. Big up on yourself and bless up on yourself. And as usual, we'll catch you on another one. I'm out.